In a world obsessed with attraction, most people never stop to ask a deeper question. Not what they want in a partner, but why they want it. We swipe, we chase, we dream. But somewhere between good vibes only and toxic X, we lose the ability to recognize what real compatibility looks like. This isn't about judgment. It's about awareness, about understanding human psychology and emotional maturity. So today, we're not here to talk about the perfect girlfriend. We're going to talk about something more powerful. The subtle red flags that reveal what's hidden beneath the surface. Because attraction can be blind, but awareness? Awareness can save you years of pain. This is the Stoic relation, and today we're breaking down 7 red flags in a future girlfriend from a calm, psychological perspective. Take a breath, clear your mind, and let's begin. There's a fine line between enjoying admiration and being addicted to it. When a person constantly seeks validation from the opposite gender, through compliments, messages, or subtle flirting, it's not confidence speaking, it's insecurity wearing makeup. This pattern often starts early in life, when love was earned, not given freely. As adults, they replay the same script, chasing external attention to feel worthy. Psychologically, it's called intermittent validation, the same mechanism that makes social media addictive. Each like becomes a hit of dopamine, and without it, they feel emotionally empty. In relationships, this translates into a partner who's never truly present. She may be physically with you, but emotionally, she's scanning the room for who's noticing her. True self-worth is silent. It doesn't need an audience. And if someone constantly craves that audience, you'll find yourself in a competition you never signed up for. Stoic reflection. A person who depends on attention will never find peace, for they've given their inner balance to the eyes of others. Confidence is powerful, but the line between confidence and performing for validation is razor thin. When someone's self-expression is built entirely around external approval, it reveals a fragile identity, one that's constantly negotiating. Am I enough? Do they still want me? Am I still desirable? From a psychological lens, this behavior often masks emotional emptiness. It's not about the picture, it's about the reaction. If the applause stops, the anxiety starts. In Stoic philosophy, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is praised is not always good. What is good needs no praise." When self-worth is outsourced, authenticity dies, and a relationship can't survive in a space where one person's worth depends on how many strangers approve. So before judging, understand, this isn't about the picture. It's about why the picture needed to exist in the first place. Energy attracts energy, but not all energy sustains you. There's nothing wrong with fun, but when the party becomes the identity, it's often a disguise for avoidance. Avoidance of silence, avoidance of stillness, avoidance of self. Because when the music stops, what's left? Many people use social settings to escape from the emotional work that solitude forces them to face. Psychology calls this emotional masking, the habit of surrounding oneself with chaos to drown out inner discomfort. If every weekend becomes a performance, there's little room left for real connection. Stoic wisdom reminds us, a person addicted to noise cannot hear their own thoughts. And if your partner fears silence, you'll never build depth, only distraction. Love grows where truth can breathe, and truth requires vulnerability. If every emotional conversation turns into avoidance, let's not talk about that. Or, why are you being so serious? It's not emotional chill. It's emotional fear. Fear of intimacy. Fear of exposure. Fear of being truly seen. The avoidance of depth often signals unprocessed pain, a mind that has learned to survive through detachment. But intimacy without vulnerability is like a locked door. It looks safe, but no one can enter. In Stoic terms, the strongest mind is one that doesn't run from emotion, but understands it. You can't love deeply if you're afraid to feel deeply. In the long run, you don't want someone who only shares laughs. You want someone who can sit with your silence and not be uncomfortable. Time is the ultimate act of respect. When someone values your time, they're saying, I see your effort. I honor your presence. But when lateness, canceling plans, or constant excuses become a pattern, it's not just bad manners. It's self-centeredness disguised as being busy. Psychologically, this often reflects entitlement, a subconscious belief that other people's schedules revolve around theirs. A Stoic approach to this is simple. You teach people how to treat you. If you tolerate disrespect of time, you silently agree to it. Don't complain about what you continue to allow. A partner who values you will value your time, because love without respect is just convenience wearing affection's mask. A mature partner doesn't compete with your purpose. They align with it. Insecure people see your ambition as a threat. Secure people see it as inspiration. If every time you talk about your dreams, she feels distant, cold, or defensive, it's not lack of interest. It's emotional competition. In psychology, this stems from insecure attachment, a fear that your growth might leave them behind. But a true partner doesn't shrink your light. They help you shine brighter. Stoic insight. Two strong individuals create harmony, not rivalry. If she tries to make you choose between her and your purpose, choose your purpose, because the right person will walk beside it, not against it. This is the quiet killer of peace, emotional manipulation. When emotions are used to control, guilt, or punish, it's not love. It's strategy, crying to avoid accountability, silent treatment to gain power, playing victim to win sympathy. Psychology calls this emotional coercion, and it's one of the most damaging patterns in relationships. The Stoic lesson here is simple. You cannot reason with someone who uses emotion as a weapon. Healthy communication requires both people to be grounded, not reactive. If someone's emotions are unpredictable, you'll spend your life trying to manage their storms instead of living your peace. Attraction begins with chemistry, but relationships survive on character. Pay attention not just to beauty, but to behavior, not just to charm, but to consistency. Because love is not about finding someone who never triggers you. It's about finding someone mature enough to work through those triggers. And sometimes, the most loving thing you can do is to walk away from the wrong energy before it costs you your peace. This is the Stoic relation. And if you found value in this reflection, breathe, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more calm, intelligent conversations about human psychology and modern connection.